Taboo sex stories. Erotica seductive sex fantasies for adults. Threesome, gangbang, BDSM, and femdom. Fantasy Erotica, Book 1. Written by Eva Harmon. Narrated by Jupiter Grant. Blind pleasure. Catherine, a hesitant wife, gives in to Rich, her husband's greatest fantasy. He wants to see her fucked by other men. Yes, men, as in plural. He wants to watch her gangbanged while he enjoys watching every single moment of it. But she's not so convinced. She is nervous about what to expect, but soon finds that she doesn't have to be so afraid of what is to come, over and over again. She goes off to the local swingers club with him for a night she will never forget, and may even want to repeat sometime. Catherine. The sound of my husband's voice sent a shiver down my spine, and the skin on my arms began to prickle into goosebumps. I knew what he wanted. I kept my eyes planted firmly on my reflection as I finished getting myself ready to his standards. Eyeliner, heavy and winged into the perfect cat eye. Black, smoky shadow was blended onto my eyelids. My eyes, the most indistinctive shade of flat brown, looked bigger, and I could see my own hesitation in them. Katie. His voice was quieter and more urgent, more needing. I felt his hand on the small of my back, and it sent a quick shock shooting within me. I loved his touch. I couldn't deny that. It was everyone else's that I was hesitant about. Still, I kept my gaze planted on myself, putting the finishing touches on my face. My lips, a deep pink, almost red, against my naturally pale skin. My brown hair was straightened and lay almost pin-straight down to my shoulders, curving in just slightly toward my cheeks to frame my narrow face. It's time. His hand slid off my back, leaving the place that he had touched, feeling almost uncomfortably cold, vying for his touch again. His fingers wrapped around my wrist and pulled, beckoning me to turn, and I did, to look at him. My husband, Rich, was conventionally attractive. Between the two of us, he blew me out of the water. He had a perfectly sculpted jawline, strong and masculine, with just a hint of 5 o'clock shadow across it, and a strong brow. His eyes were bright blue, and his hair almost black and trimmed to create a taper cut. He was wearing a tight black t-shirt and a pair of tight jeans that betrayed his large bulge in his pants. I looked over him and couldn't help it. Just the sight of him, all ready to go, was enough to make me wet. He smirked at me as I looked him over, satisfied. He grabbed my hand and took me outdoors to the car. We drove in a heavy silence to the club we were going to. We had never done anything like this before, and while I had agreed to do so, it was more because he wanted to than anything else. He wanted to see other men fuck me. He had said one day when we were showering after a night of X-rated passion. His cock had quickly hardened at the suggestion as he watched me, slowly washing away the sweat from the night. I had agreed to do it for him, but I couldn't say that I was particularly excited about it. You'll change your tune real quick, hun, he had replied when I shrugged my shoulders. Think of all the men that are there to please you. They're there to have fun with you. And so, here we were, preparing to enter a swingers club for the first time. Rich had figured everything out on his own. He arranged for the night, for the reservations that we apparently needed, and for the people that would be there. Before I knew it,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?